la 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 la. Welcome back, everyone, to MaxSpeedTV from the iRacing virtual track of Michigan International. Comes the season finale for the Premier Private Car Service Truck Series here tonight. I am, of course, Joshua Medlock on the mic for you here tonight, alongside again Logan Keish joining me here. And last night, Logan, what an awesome performance by these drivers in the K&N Series. One caution at the very beginning of the race, and man, they finished it out under green. What do we expect here tonight in these trucks? It looks like it might be a little bit looser.
We're going to be hoping for more of the same as last night, Josh. The track temperature is really hot out here. I'm out in a ghost car doing some practice laps with these drivers. It's a real handful, especially on corner exit. About the first 3 or 4 laps when you get up to speed, but once the tires start to wear off a little bit, you do get some handling back in the car.
Well, you know, that truck car, it is a vehicular. That is what it is. But hey, we know the trucks are a little looser. That's just the way the trucks are. There's no weight in that back end to keep that back end down. So tonight, I think a little bit of more aerodynamics are going to play into a factor in this race. They're going to have to take care of their truck.
Oh, absolutely. You know, taking care of your stuff's always the #1 priority in any race, no matter what you're racing. But it's going to be tough, man, especially for the first couple laps, as I alluded to earlier. It is a handful, especially with the amount of speed that these trucks carry through the corners and down the straightaway. It's going to make for a fun race to watch.
Yeah, we're going to see pretty much what we seen yesterday. We're going to see the drafting. We're going to see the side-by-side. We're going to probably see some 3 wide. And yesterday, we even seen 4 wide yesterday or last night. I imagine if these guys can stay in a pack, you know, we may see later on that 4 wide. But it's going to be early on. I think these guys are going to be a little cautious to start things off. Got to get them tires warmed up, get the grip out there on the track. But, you know, we seen them out here practicing. And, you know, what we're seeing is a lot of loose trucks. That's what we're seeing.
Oh, absolutely. I just lost it out of turn 2 as you said that.
Yep. Yep, we heard it live.
Yeah, the track's really loose out here. It's gonna be some exciting racing. To see some guys checking up. It's gonna make for some exciting moves from the trucks behind. It'll be a great race.
Yes, it will. All right, well, getting down to the nitty-gritty here, the pre-race, and looks here, this is the air temp, track temp, all that good stuff that comes along with it. We'll get an air temp of 78 degrees. However, that track temp has went up from 113 to 119. So that track temp is inching its way up. That's going to make it a little bit more slick out there. These guys are going to have to be very, very careful. Going to be pulling 90 laps here tonight. 10 more laps than what it was yesterday. They pulled 80 yesterday. Going to be doing 90 tonight, 180 miles at this 2-mile oval. Tire window and the fuel window got it at the same 30 to 35 laps. I imagine when these guys come down pit road for that fuel, they're probably more than likely going to change all 4 tires early on. Maybe later on in the race, Logan, we may see some 2-tire changes.
Oh, absolutely. There's always the possibility of some late race strategy. Run a couple laps and get a yellow flag. Come down, maybe just take 2 tires. It's very interesting with 2 tires on these trucks, Josh. It really loosens the truck up with just those right side tires. So another thing to be paying attention for here tonight as well.
Yes, sir. Pit road speed 55 miles per hour. They're going to have to get it wound down from roughly about 190 plus miles an hour down a pit road. And, of course, be very, very careful not to slide it into their pit stall or even hit that outside that outside wall, that pit road wall coming down pit road.
Absolutely. As we saw last night, Andrew Mraz was coming down pit road, had his brake bias adjusted a little too far to the front. That caused him to lock up the tires and spin into that outside pit road wall.
Yeah, and man, it was a tough break for Andrew, and he even said it. You know, he was talking to him after the race, and even said it. That brake bias, was just too high. Well, let's get to the point standings coming in 2 tonight, and it is going to be an interesting race here with the way these point standings are lined out. William Hartman up in the top spot, 1,182 points. Cody McFadden, 27 points behind in second, 1,155 points. Jacob Bell in third, 1,153 points, 2 behind Cody. J.T. Hawkins, fourth in the point standings, up 3 spots after his win last week, 1,151, 2 behind Jacob. Nolan Neiman up 3 spots from last weekend to 5th, 1,142, 9 behind GT. And Lee Overton is actually tied with Curtis Vollmer. Lee, though, down 2 spots into 6th, 1,138, 4 behind Nolan.
Wayne Dunn coming in tonight into the 8th position in the points, 1,131 points, 3 spots down from last week. Jeremy Clifton in 9th with 1,126 points, currently up 1 spot from last week. In 10th, we have Michael Thwaites with 1,124 points, down a spot from last week. 11th, we have Mark Hamlin staying right where he was last week with 1,121 points. And we have a tie for 12th place at 1,000 points with Taylor Butcher Benjamin and Zachary C. White, rounding out your top 12.
All righty, here we go. That is the point standings, the chase contenders of the top 12. Now, we're going to be getting into qualifying right as we speak and right as we get done with the point standings. So, even though William Hartman has got a 27-point lead, though, over Cody McFadden, it's still Cody. You can't count Cody, Jacob, or GT out of it, because if William doesn't have the race, any one of these guys could come away with the championship and possibly the win here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. An early race mistake from your points leader, that could, if he gets knocked out of the race, that could open up the points for any number of guys. So another thing to be aware of here tonight.
All righty, well, we are going to step away here real quick, play the national anthem. Qualifying will probably be over when we come back, but we'll go down through the top 5, and we'll get into the team point standings, because they've got the last of the team points in the truck series can be racked up tonight, and Logan will have that information, of course, when we come back.
Oh, say, can you see
Alrighty, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying has commenced. They're going to be getting in to the drivers' meeting as we speak. So we're going to go down through the top five here real quick. In qualifying, Andy Mraz grabbing the pole, but 9.9 of a second ahead of William Hartman in second place. Chris Seidenfaden in third, Dalton Cowden fourth, Jacob Bell is going to round out the top five in qualifying. But Logan, team championship points as well, buddy, for the trucks and the overall here, man. And I know you've got those stats.
Absolutely, I'm looking right at them. Here for the Truck Series team points, we have Samson Motorsports on top. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, our K&N Series team champions with 931 points here in first place, with quite a big lead, over 100 points over Downforce Motorsports in second place with 827 points. Sorry. Third place we have Performance Motorsports with 781. Fourth place Performance Motorsports with 743. Fifth place is Primetime Motorsports with 716, and Maverick Motorsports rounds out your top six in team points with 665 total points in the Truck Series. Now, we have four series that these guys race across here in Extreme Motorsports 99. They all total up towards a total team points standings or leaderboard that I've got here as well. Samson Motorsports is on top of the total team points as well, with 4,165 points. Downforce Motorsports is second with 3,942 points. Third place is Primetime Motorsports with 3,752 points. Fourth place is Performance Motorsports with 3,637 points. Fifth place is Performance Motorsports with 3,220 points, and Maverick Motorsports comes in at sixth place with 2,497 points, Josh.
All right, yeah, and you know, they're going for that team championship. They're going to go for the championship for the series. Let's back up a moment. Let's go to last night in the K&N series. Came down to Michigan. Same as where we're racing at here tonight in the trucks. Started off a little rough for the guys. Had one caution there, and after that, man, it was a dominating race. Well, it really wasn't a dominating race for anybody. Everybody was having to race the track. They were having to get the feel, get the grip. And these guys last night, they got it figured out after that first caution. 2 green flag pit stops and 3 and 4 wide at times. We seen it door to door, Logan. It was amazing.
Oh, absolutely. It was a great race. What a way to kick off the finale week here, as Rick Donathan called it last night, across all four series. They had one heck of a race out here last night. They were all over the track. They had that one little hiccup at the beginning of the race that you alluded to, Josh. But, man, they really figured it out after that, and we didn't have a single caution the rest of the race. That was fantastic.
Oh yeah, one single caution. It was awesome. Of course, last night the champion was crowned in the K&N series. For everybody who missed it, Chris Seidenfaden came away not only with the win, but with the K&N, the Doug Designs K&N Pro Series Championship. It was a fight. Chris had to fight for it last night, and I think tonight, all these drivers out here tonight in the trucks, they're going to have to do the same exact thing, and they're going to have to run down William Hartman.
Oh, absolutely. There was 3 or 4 or even 5 guys with a chance to win the race last night. They were all so close together. They all couldn't really get far enough away from each other, but you saw the green flag pit stops come into play. They would string each other back out, and then they would wind each other right back in together, coming towards the next set of green flag pit stops. So I'm sure that's something we'll see here tonight, as well as we've got top 6 drivers all within a tenth of a second of each other.
Yes, sir. We've got 26 drivers here tonight in the truck series. So it's a pretty good size field for Michigan, and I also think these drivers that are on a team that are fighting for that championship, they're going to try to draft off of one another. We may see some slingshots, as we like to call it. You'll maybe, in the beginning, middle, and more than likely at the end of the race or toward the end of the race.
Absolutely. These guys are going to be working together. The draft really comes into effect here at places as big as Michigan. As fast as this track is, the draft can really be a key factor. If you can get your buddy and on your team, your teammate, and work together and move towards the front, you may see a slingshot or two, but I imagine these guys will try to get in an order and try to work together to get towards the front of the field.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, let's see who we have in chat here real quick. We've got Brad Holly, Austin Hunter. We've got Jacob Bell, Edward Morris in chat, KHMC29 in chat. And I'm not going to read what KHMC29 says, but let's just say it looks like he is a big fan of Hartman there. And I think it's going to be an interesting race. We've got about 8 minutes left here, and it looks like the drivers' meeting is finished. And we got to get him up here. We got to get the pole sitter up here. Starting on the pole, the number 31 of Andrew Moraz starting on the pole here tonight. Andrew, got a copy?
Certainly do, Joshua. How are you doing?
Doing all right, man. Grabbing the pole out here tonight, buddy. Really, really close times between really the top three. You guys are, 9 1/100ths of a second. Chris Seidenfaden, 7 1/100ths of a second behind William. Top three, really, really close. But hot track temps tonight, Andrew. Very hot. How does it feel out there?
Loose. Very loose. I love it.
So you like the loosey-goosey tracks?
Oh, yeah. Definitely love them. It's more like a driver challenge, and you just got to learn how to throttle input, brake it if you want to brake a little bit, or throttle control. It's just all three of those combined. It just makes the perfect driving conditions.
All righty, Andrew. Well, we're not going to keep you here, buddy, but congratulations on getting the pole here tonight, man, in the number 31. Going to get them going here tonight, man. 90 laps, bud. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Number one pole for this season.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Andrew, our pole sitter. Let's go back here to, we'll start here with, how about the number 27 here of Darren Bruce? He's going to start just inside the top 10 in 10th. Darren Bruce, Joshua Medlock, get a copy. Darren? I don't think he wants to talk.
He might not be there. Try pulling him up again a little towards the end of the drivers meeting here, or the session, I guess you could call it.
Oh, I think we can do that. Well, let's see here if we can go ahead and pull somebody else up. Maybe somebody starting more toward the back at about 15th position. Let's go with Jeff Glockner in the number 24. Jeff Glockner, Joshua DeBooth, got a copy, buddy? I guess not.
2 for 2. Here, let me have a look, see if I have any luck here. Why don't you give Jeremy Clifton? See if we can find him in here.
Jeremy Clifton, and he is currently running 16th. He is right up here in the truck lobby.
Yeah, go ahead and pull him down.
All right, Jeremy Clifton, got a copy? Jeremy Clifton, Joshua Booth, got a copy. Well, I guess not.
Huh. I guess
0 for 3.
Striking out.
Yep, I guess so. Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead and grab somebody from the back of the pack here. I know he is in here. I talked to him earlier, and I'll have to find him. There he is, right there. Daddy Blair Patterson, do you have a copy?
What's up, Joshua?
Yeah, I threw your nickname in there, buddy. Well, you're going to start back here in 21st, man, here tonight. How's the track feeling out there for you? It's hot.
It's hot, it's slick, it's loose. If I didn't do so horrible at qualifying, I would have been up front. But I screwed up my lap off of turn 4. No big deal. Just more cars to pass, which is going to be more fun.
It's going to be an interesting race. Got to get heat built up in those tires, of course. It takes a couple of laps to do that. But, the back end, you got to keep really good care of your truck here at Michigan.
Oh, for sure. I've been stretching out my right foot for about the past 3 hours. I iced it down. I got some icy hot on there. I should be ready to go.
All righty, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back to it, Blair. Good luck down there, man.
All right, thanks. You guys have fun.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see who else we got to maybe interview here. It looks like we've got a lot of Hartmans. I love you. Hartman fanboys. I'm not repeating what KHMC says. Want me to interview William Hartman. William Hartman's going to be starting second. Well, let's see here. We got about 3.5 minutes. Let's go back up here and see if we can grab somebody from the top 5 here. And we'll go ahead and go get Jacob Bell. Jacob, got a copy?
Yes, sir, man. How you doing?
Doing all right, Jacob. Well, you're going to be starting in 5th here tonight, buddy. A chase driver, and you're setting in 3rd place in the points. 29 points behind William, 2 points behind Cody, buddy. Man, talk about the track here real quick. How does it feel for you out there?
It's gonna be a loose one. It feels almost like I told my buddies it's gonna be like a 2-mile Eldora race. Everybody's gonna have the back of their truck kicked out to the side. Gonna be going sideways in the corners, and it's gonna be fun though. It's feels a lot like how Atlanta used to feel, in my opinion, in these trucks. And Atlanta was actually one of my best tracks, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you can get some draft out here, Jacob. It is Michigan. You can draft a little bit out here, especially on the back stretch and the front stretch. So the speeds in the draft are going to be really a lot higher than what we've seen, of course, in qualifying and in practice.
Yeah, I think so. It's the draft has played a pretty big factor, especially on the straightaways, like you're saying here. And I think we're going to be able to use it. A lot of slingshots going into the corners, and then once you're side by side, you're going to have to hold on because, like I said, it is definitely slick out there. But we're looking forward to it. This Lodgebox team is we're ready to wrap up the season. Hopefully, finish second in the standings, and the miracle happens, we can hope for the title. But realistically, we're going for second place in the point standings, and this Lodgebox team's been great tonight. So I'm hoping we can finish off the season strong.
All righty, Jacob, we'll let you get back to it, bud. About 1.5 minutes left to go here, and then it'll be grid time. Good luck tonight. 90 laps, man. It seems like a long race, but these trucks, man, they can wind this track down quickly.
Yes, sir, man. It's gonna be a loose one. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be slick though. All right.
Yeah. Good luck, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we've got about 1 minute left. Not going to be able to get anybody else down here, but I do want to give a shout out to the sponsor here real quick. Premier Private Car Service. Premier Private Car Service is the leading executive and special occasion transportation service for Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Delaware. Company President Robert M. Montgomery has spent many years in the corporate world with multiple years in the limousine and town car industry. Whether your company is looking for executive luxury transportation, private airport transportation, experienced concierge service, or a comfortable ride to a special occasion, Premier Private Car Service will be reliable, safe, and a professional. You can reach them at a local number, 410-929-7978, and the global number, they are global, worldwide, 1-800-250-5527. So great to have them on board for the sponsor here for the Truck Series. Logan, it's about grid time, buddy.
Yes, it is. Here in about 5 seconds, we are going to get all the drivers down here on the grid, which we will be able to go through your starting order here tonight.
All righty, here we go. Everybody going to get lined up. I believe they get lined up on pit road, if I am not mistaken. Here we go. Well, this is the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Andrew Mraz driving the pole with a 39.638. Congratulations to Andrew for getting the pole. William Hartman going to start on the outside of him in that second spot. Chris Seidenfaden in third. Dalton Cowden fourth. Jacob Bell fifth. Jason Eisenhower sixth. Mark Hamlin 7th, Mason Kane 8th, Alan Hilton 9th, Darren Bruce going to round out the top 10.
Curtis Vollmer 11th, Cody McFadden 12th, Wayne Dunn 13th, Andrew Jump 14th, Jeff Glockner 15th, Jeremy Clifton 16th, Jeremy Rigney 17th, Douglas Carlson 18th, Orlando Rivera 19th, and Nolan Neiman rounds out your top 20.
All right, Blair. Daddy Patterson going to be starting 21st. Michael Thwaites 22nd. Jeremy Horn 23rd. James Thorndyke 24th. GT Hawkins 25th. Mike Franklin adminning tonight. Tommy Amassi 27th. Don Kidder, his adminning tonight here with Darren Clement and Mike Franklin. And so that is going to round out the field here this evening. It looks like they're still getting gridded up here. All right, well, let's see. We have some more people come in chat. Nick Stern, Brandon Chatley, Mark, Nick Hunt in chat. Watching from Red River, New Mexico. Well, Nick, we miss you down here, buddy, but hey, at least you're tuning in, bud. And we are rolling off. Brandon Walter also in a chat. Glad to have everybody tuning in here tonight. 30 viewers right now, and we has just started, Logan. Come on, people, share this on your social media. Let's crank this chat up here tonight. Cheer these drivers, this league on here. This is going to be an awesome race. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Awesome job. Oh. Technical difficulties. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I will let you know as soon as I'm back.
All right. Well, Logan having some technical difficulties, but Logan, he is still here. So we'll let Logan get that figured out. We're going to go in here on MaxSpeedTV. We got called NASCAR and more in chat. All righty. Pace car. Going to dive off here momentarily. Andrew Mraz, William Hartman, row 1. They are getting them tightened up here. Bumper to bumper. Pace cars off and away. Andrew Mraz holding them back to, it looks like, no, he's not going to hold them back to the green flag. He is on the loud pedal. Green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing at Michigan for the finale. Andrew Mraz getting a little bit of a gap there between him and William Hartman. Chris Seidenfaden going to stay where he's at. They are now single file. No, we've got a little bit of banging going on back here. Not sure what happened. Curtis Palmer now side by side with the 3 going into turn number 3. Cody McFadden dives it to the inside of the 27 of Darren Bruce to take over that position. He will go into 8. Andrew Mraz going to lead the first lap here tonight. And William Hartman already all over the back bumper. And we are 2 wide back here at around the 4th position. Dalton Cowden, Jacob Bell, Mason Kane, Jason Eisenhower up in the mix. Hey, Nick. Still fighting it right here between the 34, the 77, the 36, and the 76. Oh, 77, 36, touching. William Hartman to the lead. He will lead a lap, getting around Andrew Moraz. I've got to watch this battle up here, though. It is still grouped up. Still a battle. 76 of Mason Kane going to make the pass on the 36. To the inside of the 77 of Jacob Bell. The 76 going to go into 5th, coming from 8th. Back to the field a little ways. Alan Hilton, there is company around him as well. Dwayne Dunn right up ahead of him. Make their way into turn number 1. Jeremy Rigney in the 10, bird's eye view of the battle ahead of him. Andrew Jump in the 85. He is also seeing what's going on up front. Jeff Glockner in the 24, currently running in 16th, down 1 spot. GT started 25th. He is already up to 17th place. Well, let me see if I can turn down the volume there and adjust it for everybody so you guys can hear me. Hopefully that is a little better. Please let me know. Monte Rickard in chat. All right. Blair Patterson, right where he's at, 21st. Jeremy Clifton, down to 20th from 16th. Coming up on the 86 of Douglas Carlson. Started 18th, down a spot into 19th. Orlando Rivera up a spot already into 18th. GT and Jeff gonna do battle. They're gonna go side by side, coming out of 2 onto the backstretch. Well, I hope that is a little better. Is that any better? I'm trying to get it to where everybody can hear me. And of course, hear the cars, or trucks in this case. Dwayne Dunn, the 39 to the inside of the 3 of Mark Hamlin. That is for 11th. Here comes the 10 of Jeremy Rigney. He's going to go to the inside of the 8. He is going to come up on the 39 and the 3. Oh! Good battle going on back here. Another good battle. Jeremy making his way into 1. Now Dalton Cowden coming up on the 76 of Kane up here into 4th. Dalton currently running into 5th. And there is still a battle right here. Mark Hamlin inside of the 39. Jeremy Rigney, the 8 of Alan Hilton. Battle Andrew Jump. Boy, a lot of drivers back here. This is around 19th with Andrew. Blair Patterson up ahead of him on the low side. Douglas Carlson, Jeremy Clifton, Michael Thwaites, James Thorndike, Jeremy Horn. Now the 86 Gonna go to the inside of the 85. Carlson, Andrew, side by side. $33 viewers here tonight. Currently 80 to go. 3 wide on the backstretch. 3 wide. Oh, Michael Thwaites blinking out on the low side. Still 3 wide. The 86. Oh. Gonna shoot up right in front of the 21. It gets a little bit of room. The 24 gonna back off, it looks like. Or is that the 21? That is the 21 of Jeremy Clifton. Nolan Neiman right up ahead of him. Nolan Neiman coming into tonight, fifth in the point standings, excuse me. 1,142, 9 behind GT. Curtis Vollmer up 3 spots after 12 laps, coming up on the 77 of Bell. One second lead now from your leader, William Hartman and Andrew Mraz. Andrew in second place after starting on the pole, led the first lap. And William Hartman made the pass and has been out front 11 laps that time by. All right, I'll turn them up a little bit. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. Trying to still adjust the volume. Well, Dalton Cowden coming up on the 76 of Kane for third. Michael Thwaites to the inside of the 86, coming out of 4. Onto the front stretch, 86 of Douglas Carlson. Oh, Jeff Glockner losing some speed. He's going to stay low. Let these drivers come around. What is going on with the 24?
All right, I am back.
All right, Logan is back. I think he got the technical difficulties worked out, hopefully.
Yep. I don't know what was going on with my computer. It's acting weird. iRacing's been acting a little funky. I just restarted everything and everything's working fine now.
Alan Fox in chat. Yeah, I get pretty loud, don't I, Alan? Logan knows. He's been up here in the booth with me. He knows. I blew his eardrums out a couple of times. Alan in chat, if anybody ever says they can't hear you, Josh, they're lying.
What?
Alan Fox in chat.
I can't hear anything anymore, so.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Well, you missed some 3 wide action here early on, Logan. They were 3 wide on the backstretch.
I saw it on the broadcast, man. It was awesome. I was just getting ready to say, it looks like everybody's crazy kosher right now. Everybody's single file, except for back here around the 20th position.
Yeah.
There's some double wide action, but up front it's smooth sailing for Andrew Mraz and William Hartman, pretty much.
Yep, they're still bunched up back here. Man, they're really, really close back here. Orlando Rivera right up ahead of this pack of trucks. Jeremy Horn, Jeff Glockner, Blair, Dowdy Patterson, Jeremy Clifton, Dwayne Dunn gonna lose a position to the 16 of GT. He has cracked the top 10, coming from 25th.
Absolutely great run from GT Hawkins. think he put in a qualifying lap, maybe by design, but nevertheless, great. Oh, caution out.
Oh, we got a caution.
12 of Michael Smith.
Oh, and they're still wrecking. Oh, no. Well, let's go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. Take a look at what happened. I know Michael Thwaites was involved, but did it start up ahead of him? Of course, we'll get the officials from the admin tower after they, of course, take a look at it. We're going to take a look at it here. Now, Michael Thwaites coming to the inside of the 36. Oh, the 86 of Douglas Carlson. Looks like might have just snapped Lucy there. Coming out of 4. Tries to save it, hits the outside wall, bounces down in front of the 12, or clips the back end of the 12, right in front of that 36. Clips the 12 of Michael Thwaites. Michael Thwaites, nowhere to go, spins it onto the front stretch in front of traffic. And it comes back down, collects the 78, and it looks like the 12, also an innocent bystander, nowhere to go. He's going to get involved. It looks like the 21 also going to get a piece of it. And I believe the 91 of Blair Patterson might have got a, no, he made it through. Okay, so Blair made it through. Jeremy Horn, however, did not. And everybody down pit road for the first round of pit stops.
Yep, had a big checkup coming to pit road. Looks like the 76 of Mason Kane got into the rear end of the 31 of Andrew Mraz. It was a big hiccup for everybody coming down pit road. But man, definitely some pit stops going right here. Looks like the 16 of GT Hawkins electing to just maybe missed his pit box, just drive right on through the pits. 67 William Hartman is going to win your race off of pit road. Chris Seidenfaden second, Dalton Cowden third, 64 Cody McFadden fourth, and Darren Bruce coming off pit road and picking up 5 spots, coming out in 5th position. Looks like Andrew Mraz looking to get his damage fixed, as well as the 76 of Mason Kane. This is that incident that I alluded to coming down pit road. Not what these guys were looking for,
No.
especially coming on pit road for the first time.
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure. It looks like everybody's made the round of pit stops. I did get a confirmation. 86 got loose into the 12. The 86 will receive the EOL.
Yes, sir, I heard that directly from the admins.
Oh, okay. You got a little bit of insider information.
Yeah, just a little bit. I know some people who know some people.
Who knows some people, right?
Right.
Well, all right. Well, let's see here if we can get. I can find him here. How about we go ahead and get the person up in the top of the point standings? He's currently running in a second. Now first, William Hartman. William, got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, William, coming in due tonight, 27 points ahead of Cody McFadden. You started second here tonight. Took you no time to get up front. Lap 20, first caution here tonight, buddy. How is the track, though? Have you got it figured out? I hear it's loose.
Yeah, it's a little free. It's definitely pretty hot and slick, which is kind of how I wanted it to be here for this run. I feel like that's where we're going to be at our best, so hopefully the track temp stays up and we can keep on top of it all night.
Well, it's 90 laps here tonight, William, and it may not seem like a whole lot of laps here at this 2-mile oval, but it can make for a long race.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hopefully we get a nice green flag run here. Pace laps take forever, so that'll make for a long night. So hopefully we get settled in here. We had a really good run there to start, so hopefully we can build on that and get some green flag pit stops in.
Well, at least it ain't Pocono. You know.
That's right.
Yeah, long pacing at Pocono. Well, William, good luck down there, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
Maverick Motorsports, William Hartman But up front, that's going to put Chris Seidenfaden in second, Dalton Cowden third, Cody McFadden in a fourth. Darren Bruce is going to be in that fifth position here. All right. All right. I don't remember who said that.
I can't remember either.
Matt-
It looks like we're taking the one to go this time.
One to go. That is right. My wife just yelled at me and said Matthew McConaughey is the one who said that. I guess I stole it from him. I don't know.
Matthew McConaughey.
You're killing me, Logan. You're killing me. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to let you get them going, so.
Alrighty. Coming out of turn 2, coming to get the green this time. Big shakeup in the running order. Andrew Mraz is currently all the way back to 17th, 18th position coming off of pit road. Looks like we've also got... Where? Huh. Mason Kane looks like he also came down pit road to get some damage fixed as well. He's currently back in the 20th position. So big shakeup for a couple guys that were running up inside of the top 5. Some new names coming up into the top 5. Darren Bruce, Cody McFadden. Let's see if they've got anything for these leaders here. As the pace car will pull off. As soon as the pace car pulls off, it will be in the hands of race leader William Hartman to get the field going, and he is on the loud pedal going as soon as the pace car pulled off. Great restart from William Hartman, taking the green flag as they're side by side behind him. Dalton Cowden, Chris Seidenfaden. Dalton Cowden taking away the second position into turn 1.
Chris Seidenfaden, yes, in third. Cody McFadden, came up on the 35. He had a lot of steam, and he is going to go to the inside of the 35, complete and make the pass. Cody coming from 12 up to third.
Darren Bruce making a move to the inside of the 35 as well into turn 3, completing the pass. Big move from Darren Bruce in the 27. Also the 8 of Alan Hilton making a move. 35 of Chris Seidenfaden dropping like a rock on this restart.
Man, what is going on with the 35 of Seidenfaden? Doesn't look like there's any damage. Might have missed a shift, maybe. We don't know. We're not down there.
No, they are. Oh, they're looking like they're going 3 wide back around the 10th position again here, Josh. 3 wide. Oh, man.
Yep, we're going to take a look at it right here. We're going to get a bird's eye view of this battle. Man, and you can see the drafting here. And we're going to go, 76 of Kane was looking there. The 48 says nope.
No, he certainly thought about it. He could have made it stick. He would have gone. He's trying to make his way, Mason Kane, back up through the field, get back into the top 5 where he was before his incident on pit road.
Making their way into turn 1. Mason Kane. Oh, the 08 of Orlando Rivera going high. And, that might be good here. The higher you are on a... Oh, yeah, we see it right here. 3 wide for sure. You caught it.
Oh, man. What
no! The 16 of GT had to back out of it. If he didn't, boy, he would have got right into the 76.
Absolutely the man to watch on track right now. Mason Kane making a beeline towards the top 5. As they're going 3 wide again behind them. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, Andrew Mraz shooting the gap through the middle in turn 1 and 2. Oh, what a move.
Oh, somebody into the wall. Who is that? That was, it looked like the number 3 maybe of Mark Hamlin.
Yep.
Mark into the wall. Okay, we've seen the 3 wide here. Oh, 48 all over the back bumper of the 76. Well, they couldn't have got any closer.
Oh, absolutely not. He's letting him know, hey, man, I know you're making your way through the field, but I got some speed 2. They're looking to go 3 wide again into turn 1.
Go!
To the inside of the 76 Mason Kane.
And here comes the 48. He is getting that draft off the 16. Are we going to see a slingshot here? 48 gets that run. He's gonna pop it.
He tried it. He tried the crossover coming out of turn 2. Didn't get quite the run he was looking for. Gonna try to follow the 16 of GT.
Oh, 76 loose. Oh, 76 still loose. Oh, and we're wrecking. We're wrecking. 76 off the track. Blows an engine. No caution.
There it is.
There is the caution right there. And we're going to go back here and take a look at that. We've seen it live here on MaxSpeedTV. Going to get a very close look at this.
Yeah, I'm not an admin, Josh, but I think netcode definitely caused that to happen from the start.
All right, well, we are. Oh, right here. I'm not entirely sure, Logan. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure either. Right here we see Logan. Yeah, it just shoots him up the track. He was battling there with the 16 and the 48. Not sure exactly what happened, but the 76 goes up and it just loses traction there, gets into the outside wall. And it just snaps loose on him again. He comes down right in front of a driver, and that was close. That was the 85 of jump. And the 76 hard into that pit wall, and his engine just pops.
Yep, real unfortunate for Mason Kane. He was doing a great job making his way back up through the field. Unfortunately, it looks like maybe a little bit of netcode. I'm waiting to hear from the admins, but netcode is unfortunately part of an online racing-based service. But everyone did a really good job of missing the 76 Mason Kane. He did a good job of staying down in the grass to not collect anybody else as well.
All right, well, everybody now again going to come down pit road. Well, it looks like pit road going to be busy. And it is. Definitely busy.
Yep,
Looks
coming
like
from the admins directly, the 76 loses control of his truck, spins into the outside and the inside wall, and he's blew his engine, so they will not be handing out an EOL as he can't actually physically get back out on the track.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, it looks like Michael Thwaites has taken his car behind the wall. Tough break for Michael, and it looks like Nolan Neiman in the number 15 has elected to stay out. Do you think Nolan seeing these guys all come down pit road and he's going to stay out here? I mean, if you was in Nolan's situation, 29 laps into the race, what would you do? Would you go ahead and come down pit road, or would you stay out and take a chance?
Oh, how many laps do they have on that stint right there?
About 10 laps.
I would be coming down to get fresh tires if it were me. That's just, especially after the 2 laps that it takes to get the new off the tires. I think you're still faster with fresh tires than you are with 10-lap tires.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, yeah, you are correct, Logan. You heard it. 76 self-spin, 76 EOL. And Nolan looks like going to come down pit road. That's going to give the lead back up to William Hartman, Dalton Cowden. Well, I want to get a word in with, where is he? He was on the rails here. Where did he go? Mason Kane on pit road. Oh, we got GT Hawkins. GT. How about we go ahead and see if we can get Curtis Vollmer in the 48 down here for Samson. Curtis Vollmer, Josh for the booth. Got a copy?
10-4, how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing all right, man. Well, a lot of action on that run there, man. Three wide. Man. I mean, there was some 3 wide going on there, man. It's still early here. We're not even halfway done. You're currently running in 8th, coming from 11th. Man, how's the track out there after 30 laps?
Well, I'll tell you what, the 48 Northern Capital, Sansa Motorsports is looking pretty strong there in the beginning. We got into a little incident there on that pit road on that first stop. Somebody brake checked the field and we got sandwiched. So we got some damage. We're down a little bit on horsepower. We got it all fixed. It's really loose tonight. It's a hot track. I think we're at 122 right now. It's loose tonight.
122. Well, you know, while I got you on here, let's go and take a look at that. You are correct, man. It wicked slick. Started out about 113, and it just went up from there. Well, still early, Curtis. Everybody made a round of pit stops, man. So, are you okay out there? That damage there, is that affecting you any at all?
Yeah, it's definitely got us down a couple horsepower. You know, I can definitely see I can get them in the corners. And then getting out there on that long straightaway, these big straightaways here in Michigan, you need a lot of speed and carry a lot of speed coming out of the corners. So, yeah, I can see him catching me, and I'm just like scooting in the truck. Come on, trying to get her going. But we'll do the best we can tonight. Hopefully, come out with a strong finish and finish this season off. It's been a great season. Having you guys broadcast has been awesome. You know, and my crew chief Zach out there doing real good, putting up these trucks every night. So, we'll keep fighting. We'll see what we got for the end of them.
All righty, Curtis. Good luck down there, buddy. Y'all's on the backstretch here, ready to go back green flag.
Sure. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, here in about 15 laps, we are going to be at the halfway mark, Logan, and we've seen it. As those tires wear down, it really shakes up these trucks.
Oh, absolutely. They become a real handful, especially late in a run when the tires start to wear off. You lose a bunch of grip, and it's what you see here, man.
The pace car's off and away. William Hartman holding them back. Whoa! Dalton anticipated the jump there, and then William let go. Good jump there by William. Good start there by Dalton. Darren Bruce into 3rd as they make their way into turn 1.
Yep, into turn 1, a couple cars length gap back to Dalton, Cowden, and the rest of the field as they are 2 wide battling around the 7th position. Jeremy Rigney, GT Hawkins currently continuing to march through the field, making up some more positions, and they're 2 wide back there. Down on horsepower. It looks like it's there. It looks like he's still got the power, man. I don't know what he's talking about. A power move to the middle. Back sand, they playing a little boy. Oh, there looks like trying. Here it is. Andrew right at the top.
Oh, they're bumping, they're banging, they're pushing. James Thorndike saves it. Good save. Andrew, he is off and away. And 3 wide, Orlando Rivera. Oh, my Lord.
Great save by the 59 of James Thorndike. Wow. That's what happens when you get put in the middle in these trucks. It takes all the aerodynamics off the truck. The rear end, as you talked about early in the broadcast, there's no weight in the rear end. The rear end just wants to come around on you.
Oh, yeah, it does. Definitely.
Sailing out front for William Hartman. He's got about just over a 1-second lead back to Dalton Cowden in 34. Darren Bruce up to 3rd position, looking to get by Dalton Cowden here. Great run from Darren out here tonight.
Oh,
got
yeah.
GT Hawkins all the way up to 4th position, started 25th out here tonight. Great run from him as well.
Oh, yeah, GT Hawkins, you know, coming into tonight, 4th in the points. You know, he's got something to kind of prove here, Logan. I mean, he's on rails right now, but everybody's trying to run down that 67 of Hartman. Hartman just on cloud 9, man. He is out front, clean air, nobody to worry about, except, of course, on the restarts. And all it takes, though, Logan, is one mishap, and that's it.
Oh, absolutely. Anything can and will happen, as we've seen here in the K&N series and in the truck series. So, you know, don't count anybody in this field out here tonight. Anything can happen.
Yes, for sure. A little bit spread out back here toward the back of the field, mid-pack. Blair Daddy Patterson going to make the pass on the 08 of Orlando Rivera. Orlando, he's going to look to the inside. He doesn't have the amount of steam right now as the 91 does as they make their way into turn number 1. Andrew jumped. Nice recovery from Andrew. A little car spinning up in front of him, right in front of him. I don't know how he missed it, but he did. Chris Seidenfaden directly behind him. Here comes Orlando back to the inside of the 91.
Yeah, that's where you really see the draft play into effect. The 91 of Blair Patterson got a good run with the help behind him, but Orlando got a good jump down into the corner, cleared the 91 as everybody's going by him.
Yes, they are. Well, we had a battle up here. We got Jeremy Rigney, Jacob Bell, Cody McFadden, or Dwayne Dunn, excuse me, right up ahead of them. Cody McFadden is behind them.
Jake Bell got a big-time push coming out of turn 2, and that turned into big-time loose. He did a good job of keeping that. Lose the position here to the 10 of Jeremy Rigney, but,
Yep.
you know, he did a very good job saving his truck there.
Oh, Dwayne Dunn coming upon the 8 of Alan Hilton. Awesome driving by these guys. I mean, it amazes me. Take a look here again at the track temp, 123 degrees.
Yep, we are about 1:47 in the afternoon in game time, so the tracks should be just about as hot as it's going to get. You know, literally towards the end of the race, we could see the track temperature go back down, dip under 120 degrees again.
Yeah.
But man, is it hot out here right now.
Oh yeah. You could cook an egg on that track right now.
Oh,
Literally.
Absolutely.
Might take it a little bit, but you cook an egg on it. Well, GT coming up on Dalton Cowden. He is all over the back bumper. There's about a truck gap between them, but going into the turns is where GT, I have noticed, has been on point. That's where GT is making up ground, it looks like, is in the turns.
Absolutely. He's sending it down into the corner. Maybe using a little brake to get it bowed back down and getting right back on the gas. He's doing a really good job out here as he's trying to get the 2nd position, diving down into turn 1 again on the inside of Dalton Cowden.
Yes, he is. He is going to complete it, but here is the problem now. The 34 is in the draft coming onto the backstretch, and you can just see how that truck sucks up to the back bumper of that 16.
Oh, absolutely. I think if these guys were smart, they would work together and try to go, you know, slower this 3-second gap they've got all the way up to William Hartman. But it will remain to be seen, as William Hartman has a huge lead right now.
No, yeah, William Hartman on rails. Lap 42 of a 90. 3 more laps. We will be at the halfway mark. 45 laps. They do not do stages. It is a straight race. Green to checkered. The occasional caution. You know, it is racing.
Yep,
Hey.
cautions do happen.
Well, they've been out here at about 13 or so laps, 13, 14 laps, so their tires starting to wear down.
Yep, lap time starting to fall off. Really going to start to see if anybody's been saving their tires over the long run here. Maybe see some guys start to move back up through the field, some guys start to fall back. And it looks like GT Hawkins starting to put a little bit of a gap on Dalton Cowden in the 34.
Yeah, about 0.3 of a second, roughly. Behind them, though, there's a battle here brewing between Darren Bruce and Curtis Vollmer. And that is for 4th place. Dwayne Dunn, he has got Alan Hilton behind him in the 8th. Jeremy Rigney 8th. Jacob Bell 9th. Curtis McFadden will round out the top 10. D.F. Williams, glad to have you back in chat. Man, I hate to have had a rough, tough couple of days from D.F. Well, hopefully it gets better for you, buddy. I'm sure it will.
Curtis Vollmer completing the pass on Darren Bruce for the 4th position. Gonna sit Darren back into 5th place. Dwayne Dunn and Alan Hilton hot on his heels, trying to close up the gap, trying to crack the top 5.
As we come upon the halfway mark, William Hartman going to cross the line, take lap 45. That time by. The next lap will be the halfway mark. They have to complete it. Here comes the 31 of Andrew Mraz. He had a full head of steam back here in 18th. He come up on the 21 of Jeremy Clifton like he had NOS in his system. You know, he hit that 2-second NOS, but boom, you know.
Oh yeah, get an extra 40 or 50 horsepower in there. We'll go get him.
He is all over the back bumper of the 21 as they make their way into turn 3. Andrew Mraz is going to send it down there, and he's going to complete the pass on the 21. Andrew going to go into 17th. Jason Eisenhower started 6th, and he is back into 16th.
Yep,
He is battling.
Nolan Neiman right now.
Yep, Nolan going to get around him on the inside. Oh.
Andrew Mraz making the move to the inside of the 36 Jason Eisenhower, pardon me, for the 16th position. Nolan Neiman setting sail out in front of those two, trying to catch up to the 35 of Chris Seidenfaden as he is making a move on the inside of Andrew Jump in the 85. Big run out of turn 4 for Chris Seidenfaden. Clears Andrew Jump past the start-finish line. Sets his sights on the 91 of Blair Patterson, wants to go out there and get that spot as well. Chris Seidenfaden making a move towards the front, just like he did last night in the K&N race. Pulling a big move on the inside of the 91. Great run for Chris Seidenfaden in the 35, passing Blair Patterson as they go down into turn number 3.
Yep. Well, we are over the halfway mark here on MaxSpeedTV. This has been the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Premier Private Car Service Truck Series, the season finale here at Michigan. On the mics, myself, Joshua, Logan Kice, everybody that's just tuning in as we take a look at the caution count here tonight. 2 cautions here so far for 8 laps, 43 laps to go. 1 lead change here tonight. That is all we have had. And it has all been that man right here up front. Has led 46 laps. William Hartman in the 67. Started outside pole in 2nd. And it didn't take him no time to get up front.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man. Well, the 48 of Curtis Vollmer has Darren Bruce hot on his tail. Darren has Alan Hilton hot on his tail. Got about 3 cars here in the line following each other, drafted a little bit. You can still get draft with the tires, but you see these guys backing up the corners just a little bit more than normal. It's about a 20-lap run here. And this is where
Green flag pit stops. Looks like 77 Jacob Bell brings his truck to pit road right now.
No green flag. All right. Well, you'll have.
The 05 Tommy Massey, great save, locking him up coming to pit road.
Oh!
What a save.
Take a look at that here on a MaxSpeedTV replay. We'll just let it play. Logan, keep an eye on what's going on track there, buddy.
Absolutely, possibly could see some more green flag pit stops. Looks like Andrew Mraz pulling off of pit road, already made his green flag pit stop. Everybody else. JT Hawkins coming to pit road.
William Hartman also down pit road. As we're taking a look here at the...
35 Chris Seidenfeld, 08 Orlando Rivera, all coming to pit road.
Oh, I see what happened to the 05 of Tommy Massey. The 59 of, I believe that is Thorndike, got into the back of the 05 as the 05, it looked like, was slowing down. He does save it, though, coming down pit road. It was a fantastic job. And a green flag pit stops, Logan. Yes, they are happening.
They are happening, and they are happening in bunches. Darren Bruce coming to pit road. The 05 Tommy Massey coming back down pit road. Maybe a speeding penalty, I am not entirely sure. Blair Patterson in the 91 coming to pit road. Your leader right now is the 34 of Dalton Cowden with a 3-second lead over the 39 of Dwayne Dunn. Possibly Dalton's maybe waiting to see if he can get a caution, catch some drivers a lap down. We've got a slow car in turn 4. Jeff Glockner could be out of gas.
He's coming down pit road here, it looks like. And it looks like he is going to stop there. And it looks like he towed it to pit road from pit road. Well, Nolan Neiman coming down pit road. Jeremy Rigney down pit road. Well, the top 9 drivers have yet to pit this time by lap 53 of 90 here.
Yep, Dalton Cowden still out on track, still logging some laps, maybe some pit strategy, maybe trying to catch some guys a lap down. I'm not sure, but he is currently leading the race.
I am not sure either. Dwayne Dunn second, Curtis third, Allen fourth, Jeremy Clifton fifth. As we took a look-see there on Allen Hilton, the 35 of Chris Seidenfaden, going to get around him, of course, on those fresher tires. Here comes the 64 of Cody McFadden on those fresher tires as well. This goes to show you that tires, they are a premium.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to see the 34 Dalton Cowden out here on track. He ran a 42.455 his last lap. I'll go to somebody here who just made a green flag pit stop. Chris Seidenfaden ran a 40.599. So a huge difference.
Yeah.
In tires, about 2 seconds faster that lap Chris Seidenfaden was than your leader Dalton Cowden on fresh tires.
Now still the top 9 waiting to see what the top 9 are going to do. Now William Hartman has his lap back. GT has his lap back. Jacob Bell, the last driver on the lead lap. Here we go. Dwayne Dunn, Curtis Vollmer coming down pit road. They have had enough. And I kind of don't blame them. I don't blame anybody.
Oh no, it's a sad feeling when you're out there and you've got guys that are just flying around.
Oh yeah.
Going by you on the inside, on the outside. It's tough to just stay out there and stick
Yep.
to your plan.
Well, I was, I actually raced here at Michigan. Well, not raced, more practice, Logan. I did tell you, I think I told you about it. I don't currently have a wheel, so, you know, no, I don't race with my mouse. I just practice. So before anybody flips out in chat here, no, I don't race. But I was in the Cup cars with Rick Donovan and Rick Sr. We're just in the, you know, driving around, and we were here at Michigan in a 126-degree track temp. And let me tell you, with a mouse, with that temp and those horsepower cars, it's difficult. I'm okay with lower track temps with a mouse. I could just imagine what it would be out here in the trucks with these track temps with a mouse.
Be treacherous.
Oh, man.
Four cars flying by the leader, Dalton Cowden, unlapping themselves as they go into turn one here.
All right, Alan Hilton down pit road. Looks like Jeremy Clifton down pit road. Andrew jumping down pit road.
Dalton Cowden still out here logging laps, man.
Yes, he is.
Not quite sure if he's trying to stretch his fuel, trying to maybe make it a one more stop from here. If he runs about 3 or 4 more laps, I think he could make it to the end of the race. But
Yes.
it's going to be close.
Lamar Hamlin down pit road, as well as Jeremy
Dalton
Horn.
Pit road right now.
Yep, he is off and away.
That is going to turn the race lead back over to the 67 of William Hartman.
As William cuts into the time there. 30 laps remaining. 30 to go. Dalton Cowden. James Thorndike now down pit road. Now Dalton Cowden's going to come out here with about 12 or so newer tires.
Oh yeah, he's going to be out here picking cars off left and right.
Oh, man.
I think it would be wise of him to try to save some fuel here early in this run. We know he's definitely hoping there isn't a caution the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dragon Zeron in chat. One of my regulars and one of my moderators for chat. Now GT in a second place. Started 25th up to second. Wow.
Yep, GT Hawkins, the man on the move here. All the way up to currently the second position, as you said, Josh. What a race for the 16 of GT Hawkins.
Yes, sir-ree. Nolan Neiman currently running in 12th. Started in 20th. Ooh, it looks like Blair blinking a little bit. Andrew Mraz, what's going on with Andrew? He's got some damage.
Ooh, big damage on the 31.
Yeah. Take a look here. We'll take a look-see. Big damage on the 31 machine. I believe that may be affecting him as he is on the backstretch here. Just can't get it up to speed. 177 miles an hour going into turn 3.
Yep, as you can see, Josh, I just want to point out the track is currently shaded pretty good right now, especially in turn 3 and 4. So possibly you can see the track temp start dropping just a little bit, especially with the cloud cover.
Well, right now it's still 123.
No, possibility.
64 laps of 90 here tonight. Well, let's do a cockpit ride along here. I'm going to pick the number 10 of Jeremy Rigney, as he is going to come across the stripe here to take his lap. So the MaxSpeedTV on board, the number 10 of Rigney. Man, you can't, this backstretch here at Michigan, there's a little bump into 3. You've also got to watch, Logan. We haven't mentioned it tonight, but now would be the time to do so. There's a bump into 3. You catch that bump in the wrong way, oh, it's not going to end pretty.
No, absolutely not. Another spot on the track that I know all too well about is going into turn 1, right where that little green light is, to let you know if the track is green or if the caution's out. The wall actually isn't straight right there. It jogs out a couple feet. If you don't pay attention, that wall can definitely reach out and grab you and pull you and spin you out once it finally decides to let go again.
Yes, sir. Excuse me. Okay. Curtis Vollmer coming up on the 86. Now that would be a Douglas Carlson. And Douglas currently 2 laps down. Jason Eisenhower, the last driver on the lead lap, currently sitting back here in 15th. Really not many battles going on. Everybody pretty spread out here.
Yep, trucks all over the track, pretty much single file.
Well, 4 more laps, make it 3 as William Hartman comes to the line. We're going to be at the 20 to go mark here tonight.
Yes, we are. These trucks are starting to wind down the laps fairly quickly, Josh, at 41, 42 seconds a lap. It does not take very long to run out 90 laps.
Well, Dalton Cowden pitted later than pretty much everybody else, and he is up to 8th. He's got those fresher tires. He is going to be coming up on Jeremy Rigney. He's about 2.6 seconds back behind Jeremy.
Oh, that gap's going to be closing here pretty quickly, I guarantee.
Yeah, with those fresher tires. Now, Jeremy's been out here at about 14 laps. Dalton Cowden, 7 laps, roughly.
Dalton Cowden that time by the stripe ran a 41.798. Jeremy Rigney a 42.288. So
man,
almost a half a second gap.
Yeah,
almost a full second.
Now William Hartman on rails here tonight. Clean Air, 57 laps led here this evening. He took the top spot after 1 lap. Andrew Mraz leading 1 lap, and then William just said, all right, I'm taking it. Gets around him, and he has never looked back.
No, William Hartman pretty much said, I'll take it from here, guy. He's been out in front, and he's been just picking them up and putting them down, wanting to get this race over as he's coming to pit road right now.
Yes, he is.
Could this play into the hands of the 34 of Dalton Cowden?
Whoa, GT coming down. Dwayne coming down. Looks like Jacob Bell, however, going to stay out.
48 of Curtis Vollmer coming to pit road. 10 of Jeremy Rigney also coming to pit road.
guess what?
Second round of green flag pit stops happening right
Sec-
now.
Yeah, buddy, and I think this is probably going to be, might be a short pit. William Hartman already gone, 39.3. Ooh. Well, GT, 36, 37. Oh, that's pit lane. Sorry, let me look at the time here. 14.3 for... 14.6 for William. 14.4 for GT.
77 Jacob Bell on pit road. Sorry, Josh.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, interrupt me. I don't care.
Bringing the 64 of Cody McFadden, the 05 of Tommy E. Massey with him.
No, where's Tommy Massey? There he is. All right, so we got some more green flag pit stops. Chris Seidenfaden, your leader. Dalton Calden in a second. Alan Hilton third. Hey, that's where they're running right as we speak.
Dalton Cowden closing the gap on the race leader, 35 of Chris Seidenfaden right now. He is hoping, he's praying that this race goes green till the end, because he's got a huge lead over the 67 of William Hartman. As it stands right now, he's got about an 11-second lead. If it stays green, he may have a chance to play the spoiler here tonight and come away with the win. We'll wait and see.
19 to go. Ho-ho!
Oh, Dalton Cowden to the side of the 35, taking the lead away, coming to the start-finish line.
Right there. 18 laps to go.
Oh, that time by William Hartman cuts the gap to your leader, Dalton Cowden, by 2 seconds from 11 to 9.
Whew.
Buddy, that 67 truck is flat flying.
Let's go here and take a look at that 67 as he made a round of pit stops there. He's been out here about 3 laps, so he's still got those fresh tires. And he is gunning down the number 8 of Alan Hilton, and he's going to go around Alan. I mean, I don't think Alan is going to fight him too much. I mean, the fresher tires, you know, there ain't no sense in it.
Yeah, so William Hartman cutting to 3 seconds off the gap to your race leader, the 34 Dalton Cowden, in that lap alone.
Oh, and take a look at the gap to leader, Cowden to Hartman, 6.829. Whew.
I'm sure it's going to be even less this time when he comes by the stripe, too.
Oh, down to 4. Well, 4.5. It's Chris Seidenfaden. Going to get around the 78 of Jeremy Horn. I love to see them too, Nick. Those green flag pit stops, man. They make it interesting for sure. William Hartman coming screaming down the backstretch. 16 to go. Now he will come away with the most laps led here tonight. Regardless, of course, what happens, he's going to come up on the 08. Orlando Rivera. Orlando going to keep it high. William dropping it low.
Another 1.5 seconds that lap. William Hartman down to 3.5 from 5 seconds that last lap.
Man. Well, now he is gunning for Chris Seidenfaden.
The old lap traffic had to get out of the gas.
Oh, the 78 of Horn. The 08 going to get around him as well. Both of these gentlemen 1 lap down. So that was technically for position, the 08 and the 78. Dalton Cowden He's also dealing with a little bit of lap traffic here, the 86.
About 9/10 of a second, he was able to cut off Dalton Cowden's lead that lap. Lap traffic definitely playing into effect here.
Yep, 14 to go. 2-second gap between first and second. And he's going to get around, of course, Chris Seidenfaden. Chris going to go back to third. I did want to make note, that man right there, he did win the K&N Championship.
Yes, he did, with a great race, great performance last night. Coming with another strong run here tonight in the Truck Series as well. 1.3 seconds is the gap between your leader and second place, William Hartman. He is on a mission. He is going to get that 34 truck.
Yes, he is. 13 laps remain here tonight. Oh, man, 13 is about a 10. Mark Hamlin, both of them are coming up on the 3.
Yep, possibly 3 wide. No, the 67 thinks better of it on the exit of turn 2. Eesh.
Yeah.
They go by the 3. 67 looking to get around the 34 as they head into turn 3. 10 lap pressure tires. 34 not gonna give it up easy though. Blocking the 67 up high. 67 shoots low as they come down the front stretch. Who has the run?
12 to go. Ow.
Still staying in front of the 67 of William Hartman. Dalton Cowden wants to win this.
Oh.
67 shoots it low.
Oh, side by side, and they are very close coming out of 2.
Yes, they are. Oh, the 34 with a little bit of a run coming down the backstretch. I don't know if he's going to have anything for the 67 here in turn 3. Oh, they are close. 67 completes the
Oh, the 34 gets loose.
William Hartman back to the race lead with 10 to go here at Michigan.
10 to go, and he is back into clean air. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about them here. The green and white checkers, they do have them here for the Truck Series. I believe it's three attempts, or is it 4?
I think it's 3 attempts.
3 attempts at a green and white checker. Now the way it works, for everybody new, if caution comes out before the leader takes the white flag, they'll rack them up and do it all over again. And there's 3 attempts at that if it comes down to it. If the leader takes the white flag and then they start wrecking behind them, it's over. There are no more cautions.
Nope, on that 3rd attempt, you are right, Josh.
Just Seidenfaden down pit road.
Yep, Dalton Cowden still hanging on to the 2nd position. He's got about 9 seconds back to the 16 of GT Hawkins.
GT coming up on the 78. Going back here into the field a little ways here. We got a group of trucks. The 08 of Rivera, Blair Patterson, Mark Hamlin, Nolan Neiman. Nolan coming up on the 3 of Hamlin. Jeremy Clifton. Kind of back a little bit. All right, I was just confirmed, Mike. It's 4 attempts, or Logan. I was confirmed it from Mike. It's 4 attempts at a green-white checker.
Okay, so it's a little different from the K&N to the Truck Series.
Thanks, Nick. Really appreciate it. Yeah, couple of green flag pit stops here tonight. Man, it's been an awesome race. 3 wide action. We didn't see that 4 wide, Logan.
No, we saw it a couple times last night, if I remember correct. These guys are a little more calm here in the Truck Series. Only some 3 wide.
Only some 3 wide.
But what a great race here tonight as well.
Let's just
Following
make it
up
6
race
wide. Why not?
last.
I know you could probably do it in the Skippies, but I don't know if you'd want to do it in the Oh! James Thorndike, the 10, just clicked on it there. It might have been a little bit of bumping going on. Jeremy going to get around James. Jeremy going to go into 7th with 7 to go.
Yep, everybody pretty much starting to get single file out here again as we're coming to, I believe, 6 to go. For the most part, as I'm seeing everybody single file, your leader William Hartman up to a 6.5 second lead over Dalton Cowden.
Clean air. 5 to go. 20 more turns. I know, 20 more turns. Yeah, 20 more turns for William Hartman. 4 times 5, yeah, that's 20, right? If I mathed it correct.
20 turns, 10 more sets of corners.
Yep. William Hartman, clean air. Right now, that 67 does not want to see a caution.
No, does not want to see a caution and does not want to be the caution either. He's out here running the laps out, doing what he came into tonight looking to do. Leading the race, leading the most laps. Didn't start on pole, started second, but he's nonetheless doing a great job out here tonight.
Yes, he is. Well, the 39 is Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne Dunn. Gonna make the pass on Alan Hilton. Dwayne gonna go into 4th. Dwayne started back in 13th. Now we are at 4 to go. Dwayne Dunn and William Hartman both on the same pit strategy. Or both on the same tire run. About 17, 18 laps. Make it 3 to go for the 67 of Hartman.
Smooth sailing for your leader, William Hartman. Coming through 3 and 4, coming to take 2 to go. Working around some more lap traffic, 38, or the 48, sorry, of Curtis Palmer.
Yep.
2 to go. 4 more sets of turns for William Hartman in the 67. Just riding it out on rails as he has been all night.
Like GT's just trying to hold on to second, but he's got... Okay, so, yep. My bad.
You're good. You're good.
I'm having some frame issues over here. Dropped a couple of frames. Oh, don't start it. No, don't start it.
William Hartman clean through turn 1 and 2, making his way down the backstretch for the final time. Nobody out in front, no pressure from behind as he comes to turn 3.
Coming into turn 3, starting on the outside in a second place. Taking no time to get that top spot. The 67 of William Hartman gonna win it here tonight for the Premier Private Car Service Truck Series season finale here at Michigan.
Yeah, great race from William Hartman and the rest of the field. Only a couple cautions out here tonight. A lot of green flag pit stops. Kind of the same trend we saw last night in the K&N series, but a great race nonetheless for all these guys out here.
Yes, it was. Well, GT going to finish in second. Dalton Cowden in third. We'll give it just a few moments to get the top 3 down here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Alrighty, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. I've caught up with our third place finisher here tonight, Dalton Cowden in the number 34. Dalton, man, what a run, what a race to finish it out here in the Truck Series.
Yeah, it was interesting. Came back to fuel mileage just like a normal Michigan race, and whew, I was sweating there at the end.
Well, you know, tires. I'm sure that the track heating up a little bit. Started out a little warm, but then it got hotter. It seemed like. Was it a little bit more slippery out there?
Yeah, it was pretty slippery. Especially coming off 4. It was like you got grip, and then all of a sudden there was nothing there, and you just wanted to go around. So you had to really back everything up and not overdrive the middle to get off the corner.
Oh, man, well, it was an awesome finish. Awesome run by you, Dalton, finishing in third here tonight, man. I want to ask you about the next track, you know, but, well, this is it for this season, season 13. Man, you're looking forward to next season. I will ask you that one.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what my plans are yet. I might be doing trucks. I might be doing Xfinity again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next season. It was a fun season. So didn't make the playoffs, but we'll try again next season.
Alrighty, Dalton. Well, congratulations on a solid finish, third place here tonight, man. Thought shout out you want to give before you go celebrate.
Yeah, I want to thank Proformance Motorsports, Darren Clement, Extreme Motorsports, AB Nation, TMP Knives, Speed Shop, all the guys that put on Extreme, every sponsor for every series. It's great atmosphere to be around here. Look forward to keep going and keep on trucking.
Alrighty, Dalton. Well, enjoy the off season, man. Of course, we've still got two more series to go, but enjoy the off season for the truck series, man.
Yeah, I gotta go strap into Homestead tomorrow night, so let's go do it. And yep, it's gonna be fun.
Well, that'll be right back here on MaxSpeedTV, but we'll get to that later on. Go celebrate, bud.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, GT Hawkins. What a run by GT, man. Talk about Michigan here tonight for the season finale.
Oh, that was a nail biter at the end. I knew I wanted second. That was huge for me in the points race. That's a spot. So I knew I wanted second, and you know, we kind of made an audible with that pit strategy at the end there. I was kind of leaning towards trying to stretch it, and I'm glad we didn't.
Well, you know, you had to do what you had to do, but man, it was a hard-fought race out here tonight for sure. I am not sure why that is acting up there, but you know, what was more important here tonight? It looked like tires really played that biggest factor.
Tires were king. I mean, if you burn them up early in a run, you had nothing at the end of it. And with green flag runs like that, you have to always be taking it easy on the first few laps and making sure you got something at the end.
Well, you know, different strategies here tonight, GT. Of course, congratulations. Second place here tonight. I don't know exactly where that's going to put you in the point standings because I don't have any of that information yet. So, but you had an awesome season. Well, I would ask you about next week, but there's no race. What's your plans for the off season?
For the off season, gonna take a break. You know, surprisingly enough, it's a good amount of stress and prep involved in running these races. So, no, I'm just gonna relax and get ready for next season.
All right, one last question. Are you looking forward to next season?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm stoked. I don't know exactly what I'm running next season right now, but I'll definitely be here in the league to some capacity, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. This is a great league.
Oh yeah, it is, GT. Well, thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, thank you, Extreme Motorsports. This is, like I said, it's a great league, and I'm really happy to run with these guys. Premier Private Car Service, you guys for broadcasting all year. You did a great job. MaxSpeedTV. Maverick Motorsports, my teammates. Big shout out to William on the championship win. That's pretty awesome. All my friends, family out there watching. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All righty. Sorry to interrupt you there, GT. I do apologize.
No, you're good. No,
Well, go
no worries.
celebrate your finish here tonight, man. It was an awesome race and an awesome season. We're looking forward to seeing you guys, of course, next season right back here on Max Speed TV.
Thanks. You too, Josh.
Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight and our champion this season in the Truck Series, William Hartman. What a way to finish it off. And, man, talk about that run out here tonight at Michigan. Talk about the season and just talk about becoming the champion as well. Just throw it all in at one time.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Really fortunate to have a great season here so far and able to cap it off tonight with a win. So really, really excited about that. And man, it was just a great season from start to finish. Was really fortunate with some good finishes throughout. And yeah, it was it's hard to put it into words. It's a pretty great feeling for sure.
Well, how was the track out here tonight? It started out, warm. It was pretty warm out there. But it heated up. Over a period of the race, it got really hot out there. That put more strain on those tires.
Yeah, for sure. I felt like the hotter the track got, the better the truck felt to me. As far as you still had to hold on to it, but it didn't feel like it was so gripped up. You could just go out there and run it as hard as you could the whole time. So you really had to kind of manage your stuff, and I felt like that was what our strength was tonight. Myself and GT too. And props to him for coming home with that second place finish. That's awesome. So. It's really, really cool to have those long green flag runs and be able to have differing fuel and tire strategies throughout the course of the run. It's really cool to see kind of the comers and goers as different guys are pitting. Different guys had fresher tires than others and made for a really, really interesting race. It was still a nail biter for us towards the end. I wasn't sure, if everybody was going to be able to make it or if I'd be able to catch up to Dalton there at the end. So kudos to him for stretching his fuel as long as he did and getting the good finish out of it.
Yeah, that was amazing. We've seen the different pit strategies, people coming down. You got teammates coming down. And then you had just different people coming down at different points of the race. And, tonight, like last night, we had one caution last night at the K&N. We had two tonight. So really not bad to finish it out here for the season. But you, man, being the champion, and to win on top of it. That's outstanding.
Yeah, man. Can't ask for a better end of the season for sure. Coming into tonight, we knew we had a little bit of a point cushion, so I was just kind of trying to have a solid night, just stay up front as much as I could. And then as the race started to play out, it started to become apparent to me that the best spot for me was going to be to just kind of manage a gap to the lead. And then when we had that long green flag run, I think I was able to make a little bit of time on those guys on the green flag pit stops and just kind of hold that gap as much as I could and try and manage my stuff in case we had a late race caution. So
yeah.
Really, really fun race start to finish and really lucky for me to be able to stay up in the front where I was able to and have a clean race. Well,
got a lot of fans out there in a chat. You've got a fan club. Of the Hartman fan club, as they like to call it, as well. So everybody out there, they were rooting you on. Even a couple of people out there saying, it might need to tear down that engine here tonight and see what was going on because you dominated here, led the most laps. I do believe you also finished with 0 incidents here tonight. So, big points not for you. Of course, you won, so you're the champion. Man, William, I'm not going to keep you muddy any longer. Congratulations on the win here tonight. Congratulations on being the champion. Thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate, and are you looking forward to next season?
Oh, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to next season for sure. Getting ready to do some testing right now to get primed and ready to go. So really excited. I got a shout out to all the guys over Waterback Racing for hanging out and watching. That's the Hartman fan club that you saw there, a bunch of guys that I race with. So cool for them to hang out and watch the race tonight. So got to thank everybody over at Max Speed. You guys do an awesome job. Thanks for broadcasting us all season. It's been great to be able to go back and watch the races. There's nothing like it. So and then everybody at Extreme, Premier Private Car Service, all of those guys for letting us do what we're doing out here week in and week out. Can't thank them for another great season enough.
Well, gonna have a we've still got 2 more series. We've got the Xfinity tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV. The trucks over at LSR TV, or the Cup Series Thursday night. So, still 2 more series to go before the team championship is decided. So, that's got to play into a factor as well.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be watching, tuning in for those last couple of races and see how everything shakes out. Good luck to all the guys competing in those last couple championship races. I know we got some tight point battles in each series, so it's really, really cool to see. So, we'll be excited to watch the next couple of days.
All righty, William, go celebrate, buddy. Congratulations again, man. We're not going to keep you, man.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, all right. That is going to wrap it up here. We're going to get down here on to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff that they have to do as well. So, but we do know William Hartman is going to grab the win here tonight and the championship for the Truck Series. So congratulations to William Hartman. GT going to finish in a second place. Dalton Cowden tried everything he could, to come away with the win. And, still an awesome finish by Dalton. Grabbing the top 3. Dwayne Dunn going to finish in 4th here tonight. Awesome finish for Dwayne. Jacob Bell grabbing the top 5 here tonight. Awesome finish for Jacob. Jeremy Rigney 6th. Cody McFadden 7th. Curtis Fulmer 8th. Nolan Neiman 9th. Blair Patterson going to round out the top 10.
Orlando Rivera coming home tonight in 11th. Mark Hamlin 12th. Andrew Jump 13th. Jason Eisenhower 14th. Alan Hilton, 15th. Jeremy Horn, 16th. Darren Bruce, 17th. James Thorndike, 18th. Jeremy Clifton, 19th. Chris Seidenfaden rounding out your top 20.
All right, Tommy Amassi, 21st. Douglas Carlson, 22nd. Andrew Morass, 23rd. Jeff Glockner, 24th. Mason Kane, 25th. Michael Thwaites, 26th. Mike Franklin, Don Kidder, your admins here this evening. Well, Logan, thank you again, buddy, for jumping in the booth with me here tonight to call another fantastic race here for the Extreme Motorsports and 99.com.
No, absolutely, Josh. It's always a pleasure. I can't thank you enough for having me. What a great race we had here tonight. And if these 2 races tonight were any indication of what the next 2 are going to be at Homestead, boy, everybody is in for a treat for sure.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV, the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series. Well, guess what? At their finale as well. This is finale week, as Rick Donathan likes to call it, but that is going to do it here for us here at MaxSpeedTV. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here again this evening. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.